Hey guys, welcome back to Chattin with D. Join us as we take you down the red carpet at the Caribbean Music Awards. This night was truly unforgettable, packed with exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes insights, and plenty of red carpet style. Stay tuned as we bring you all the highlights from this spectacular event. Chattin with D is where you need to be.
Chattin with D.
Chattin with D
is where you need to be.
Where you need to be. Big vibes.
Remember those days when hell was my home, when me and mama bed was a big piece of...
First of all, the road to success is not straight. There's a curve called failure, loops called confusion, speed bumps called friends, and red lights called enemies. Caution signs called family, and flat tires called jobs. But if you have a spear called determination, and an engine called perseverance, with insurance called faith, and the drive to make it, you'll reach a place called success.
What? That was a good one. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Now we got the keys to the kingdom.
Jamaica gets screwed through greed and glutton. Politics manipulate and press youth's button. But we're rich now, so them can't tell man nothing. Cause we are make mama yam fish and mutton. Hey!
It's a great feeling. And it's not just representing Jamaica, representing the whole Caribbean. It's one Caribbean, you know what I mean? And we have been to the biggest award, we have gotten the biggest accolades over the years, but Caribbean Music Awards, it's ours. Yeah. All those awards are not ours. This is ours. This represents us, you know what I mean? So to be here amongst your peers and just chilling and holding a vibe, there's nothing better than that.
And now the whole community can live greatly.
This a survival story, chatting with D story. This is my story. Hey, chatting with D, where you need to be. This is Baby Sham. Can you hear me?
This is real. Yeah.
There's a lot going on this carpet, all good vibes.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, it's nice. And so for any young entrepreneur, artist who's looking to make a name for themselves in this industry, it's not an easy road. What advice can you give to a young entrepreneur and artist trying to make a name for themselves?
It may sound very cliche, but you can't give up. Because if you give up, then you stand no chance, you know. The failures are just lessons, you know, there are no losses, only lessons. And as you just learn better, you know, what not to do for the next time around, you're going to improve. And the surest way to succeed is to just keep going.
Yes, I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on Chattin with D.
Yeah, all right, big up. Yo, what's going on? This is Problem Challenge. Chatting with D is where you need to be.
Gold all in my chain, gold all in my ring, gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Nigga, don't believe me, just watch.
He has all the vibes going on, from the necklace to the nails to the shoes. I mean, vibes. I'm loving it.
They invited me. If you don't invite me if you don't want me to put on a good outfit, like I'm gonna put it on.
I love to hear that. So how do you feel being here at the Caribbean Music Awards in the Mecca of New York City, representing your country? How do you feel?
It's a big honor now to be able to come and represent my country. I'm presenting Male Soca Artist of the Year award tonight. And I think that's a big honor. Like, to me, the award for me is getting invited to this to, you know, give me a chance to put on something good.
Yes, I love it. Congratulations and thank you for sharing that.
This one for the hood nigga. Hips of bitches that shop at Lennox. Dark skinned, light skinned, Asian and white women.
I think that one of the main things I will tell the youths is that if you have partners who align with you and riding with you, what you're doing, make sure you tell one of them partners, don't do music, learn the business. Because without knowing the business, you are useless. If one of your friends is already in demand, you know who he is or who she is. Don't try and be that. Do something else. If you don't bring value to your friends, you're useless.
I like that one. Learn the business, y'all. Thank you, Trinidad James.
Of course. One,
the only. You guys know her, Shireen B on Chattin with T again. How are you?
Are you ready? It's Shireen B. Always honored to see anything with the Caribbean happening. Being part of the culture, the music, the vibration is a different frequency. So just being here, I'm not nominated this year, but I'm here to take it all in, all the performances. I can't wait to see all the Grenadians on stage.
Bring the chain and bring the bucket. All you wanna go.
Bring the selfish, I go soak it.
All you wanna go. Bring the oil and I go rub it. All you wanna go.
Well, you're always nominated here for us on Chattin with T. You always have so much support from us. Thank you for supporting us. And so, of course, I always ask, what's one piece of advice that you can give to a young artist?
To just stay focused and follow your dreams. Don't let any negativity hold you down. Because people are always going to talk, whether it's good or bad, they can always have something to say.
Yeah.
So just keep your head up. Chattin with D is where you need to be.
Thank you, Shireen.
It's a Ronnie. Just in case you never know. Just in case you never know.
Hi.
Dana Harris, nice to meet you.
Hi,
It's
Dana
a
Harris.
pleasure.
It's a pleasure is mine.
Yes.
I'm feeling real good. I'm here with so many talented musicians and entertainers, comedians, and beautiful women. You know what I mean? I have all reason to feel good tonight. Caribbean culture at its best tonight.
Any advice you have from young entrepreneurs, young artists in the industry? What advice can you give?
Someone's always working when you're sleeping and you're playing. You know what I mean?
That's some good advice.
There you go. I go hard all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why we have success. Because I put the work in.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's it.
Yes. Thank you, Sarani.
Sarani, just in case you never know. Hey yo, listen up, it's your boy Sarani. And guess what? Chatting with D is where you need to be. Big vibes.
Come on, we know.
I've had you on Chattin with D before. You came on and you believed in me from Grenada a couple years ago, so I always appreciate your support.
You're welcome. Anytime.
So how does it feel to be here and be nominated for an award at the Caribbean Music Awards?
I'm happy to be here. You know, it's a good feeling knowing that I'm nominated. It's good when your work and your efforts is being recognized. So I'm just happy, just enjoying the vibe, you know.
Nice.
Just keep working hard, trust in God, and He's gonna pay you.
Yes.
He's the one sharing.
Trust in God.
Yeah, man. This is Vaughn, the Grenadian bad boy, and Chattin with D is where you need to be.
Thank you, Vaughn.
Work hard, move smart, think large, let them haters stop. Work hard, move smart, think large, let them haters stop.
I want to know, how does it feel to be here in the Mecca of New York City representing your country and being nominated for such a prestigious award tonight?
While you're asking it, just goosebumps. While you're asking it, hey, it's a celebration for me. I mean, like, I've been busy since 2009, and only now people are really starting to notice me, and it's so beautiful that I've been nominated the second time, and the second time celebrating the Caribbean Music Award. It's a blessing, and it's something we should carry up high, because there are lots of artists that did so much work, and only now, because of the Caribbean Music Award, they are getting recognition. So yeah.
Know what I made of? Living the life is paid off. Stepping my game up. Know what I made of? Living the life is paid off.
Consistency is key. Never stop with what you do. Be true to yourself, but stay consistent no matter the feedback.
Motora, I know I yeah. Whoop tele, now say whoop tele, whoop tele.
I love to see that the culture has came to this. We did not have this a few years ago. I absolutely love that the organizers thank you for holding Caribbean culture together in Brooklyn. You understand? The Mecca of international reggae, dancehall, soca music.
Uber everywhere. Take the Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere. Take the taxi anywhere.
What piece of advice can you give to a young entrepreneur, a young artist coming out of the Caribbean who's looking to make a way into this industry? Because it's not easy work.
It's not.
So what advice can you give?
The same advice I give myself is to find your craft and stick to your craft. That's it. Find your lane and stick to that lane, and don't let nobody try to derail you on that lane. Chatting with D is where you need to be. Motor there.
Doing it my way. Pop the clutch 22 on me way. Doing it my way.
It's an honor to be here. I'm extremely excited. I was nominated last year, but I was in Barbados, so I didn't get to make it. But I am so glad to be here this year.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And you look amazing, by the way, so congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you. That's new soca artist, Empress J. Stay on the lookout. So much dropped this year. Just got
Make this moment count. Not living in no doubt. Living my life on top of the world.
Just got back from Barbados and Grenada. Had a great time. Dropped some songs for Greens. So now I'm an honorary jab. So make sure everyone goes and check it out.
Yes, we love the Jab Jab here on Chattin' with D. We went to Spice Mass. We love all of that.
Who did you play with? Look, I'm interviewing you. Who did you play with?
Vibe Mass.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, yeah, Vibes Mass had vibes. I was with a couple of different bands. Yes. So I might have to go check them out next year. I was with Oro for one thing, and then I was with Soleil for Pretty Massa on the road. Big up Soleil. Beautiful costume. I performed on the truck. So it was a great time in Spice Mass. And it was my first time.
It was my first time when I went too, so I love to hear this. I love this connection.
First time touchdown in Greens, but I feel I want to stay. Keep my U.S. passport, give me Grenada any day. Stay the course. It's going to be bumpy. You're going to meet challenges. You're going to meet no's, but your no's do not mean never. Your no's are keep trying. Try it this way, try it that way, but stay true to yourself, be authentic, and your no's will become yeses.
I love that. The no's will become yeses. Thank you, Empress J.
You're so welcome, beautiful. This is the boss, the bad gal of soca, Empress J, and Chattin' with D is where you need to be.
Thank you, Empress J. Thank you so much.
If you like pina colada, making love in the rain, skinny dipping in the ocean, pampered and entertained. If you like making love at midnight, this can be so insane.
It's an honor to be here, honor to talk to you, and such an honor to be here at the Caribbean Music Awards, celebrating the best and brightest of Caribbean music, past, present, and future. And what an honor to be nominated with Shaggy and Rayvon.
Let's talk more about that. How does that feel?
You know, a year ago I had this concept to recreate, reinvent my favorite summer song of all time, Pina Coladas by Rupert Holmes. And I called Shaggy and Rayvon with this vision, and we shot the most epic video, which is a remake of Weekend at Bernie's, the classic 80s summer movie.
If you like making love at midnight, this can be so insane. Then I'm the man you should look for. Come with me and escape, escape.
And who would have thought that that concept and that record and that video would turn into a nomination? But honestly, I feel like I already won. It's incredible just to be acknowledged in the same breath as Shaggy, a global Caribbean music icon.
Iconic.
So it's an honor to be here.
That's amazing, and congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Pina colada, making love in the rain, skinny dipping in the ocean, pampered and entertained. If you like making love at midnight, this can be so insane.
Celebrate those who inspire you. That's it. My whole career has been based on celebrating those who inspire me, whether it's playing the records of the people who inspire me, or uniting those who inspire me on Pass the Mic. The list goes on and on and on. But really the foundation of my career and my craft is celebrating those artists that have inspired and paved the way for me. And I think if you do that, the stars will align. Party people in the place to be. Chattin' with D is where you need to be.
Love it. Thank Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, have a good night.
Let me go. A real bad girl turn heads anytime that they walk in. I'm in a happy say much, come me bump on the wall all the talking. But when I bend my back and dip low, wind and twist up my hips so.
It honestly feels amazing. I am extremely, extremely prideful. This is the second year that I've been nominated, and the only word I could honestly find to express it is a blessing. It's the motivation that I need to kind of keep going, because being recognized and seeing people care about your work and care about where you've reached is just really, really important to me, and I'm just truly honored. Like, it's blessings on blessings.
Sweetest wine that you like, curtains is that what you like, for me to write it, stick out my tongue when I'm whining, come for the sweetest wine you go get, when I push back on it, give me good walk, give me jump.
What advice can you give to a young entrepreneur or artist that's coming from the Caribbean who's looking to make a name for themselves in New York City and throughout the world? What advice can you give?
The best advice I would say, first and foremost, is don't compromise yourself. Be your authentic self. Like I tell people, Ray means real authentic energy, and to me that is one of the most important things that you could start with. Second thing is networking. Like, I honestly feel like part of what has gotten me where I've gotten is becoming genuine friends with the people that are in the industry and getting to know them and actually experience them and be around them. But then also having a good team behind you and just having that mindset of not giving up. Like, it gets really difficult sometimes. There's moments that you're really like, that's it, it's over, like I'm done. But you really kind of have to find that peace in you to just keep on going, because then moments like this happen, you know, when you never know when you're digging and the diamond right there, you know what I'm saying? So yes. You absolutely have to keep on going, always find time to kind of just take a moment to yourself when you need that moment to kind of catch back. But don't give up. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Keep knocking on doors. Every no that you get, there's a yes that's waiting behind that no. And if you stop knocking, then you might have missed that yes. So
I think that was some of the best advice we've gotten here on Chattin with Dee. Thank you so much for that. It's been a pleasure to have you on here. You look beautiful, and I hope you enjoy the night.
Yo, it's Gil Ray, and Chattin with Dee is where you need to be. Well, you don't know.
Thank you so much.
Let me give you some love and affection. You got my attention.
So how are you doing this evening? Thank you for coming on to Chattin with Dee.
Blessings, I'm doing fine. This event just highlighting the great talent in the Caribbean and being awarded for all their accomplishments. This is a step forward in the future for greatness, you know what I mean? So continue to be yourself and be unique and work hard on that. Work hard on your craft, day and night, party less, work hard, and you know the vibes.
I love that. Thank you so much for coming on Chattin with Dee.
Enough love. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yo, this is Pressure Bus Pipe. Chattin with Dee is where you need to be. Keep it locked.
One time for a bad gal, nice up thing that them mad them gal. Cross this for a sad gal, them a look pon you and chat my gal, cause you sort out face pretty.
It's inspirational being here in big city, bright lights, seeing Caribbean people that come from small islands like myself, you know, so I'm happy to be here and looking forward to a great night.
All the gal we pum pum tight up on me, all the gal we high stuff feet. Get anything you want from your seat, walk out cause you bad, bad, bad. Yeah, I make them sick and I make them gag. Walk out cause you bad, bad, bad. Bad, bad, bad.
First and foremost, believe in yourself. I know that may sound very like vague and just surface level, but so much of, you know, what you want coming to fruition starts with you actually believing. Not saying that, like, you know, I want something, but actually believing, like, you know, visualizing it, being able to visualize yourself doing it and making it happen. So Chattin with Dee is where you need to be. You don't know.
Thank you so much.
Girl and them, big up to the girls that know you no care, cause you no stress out about no man nowhere. Big up to the girls that know no girl can't style you, no man not no secret for you. Kevin Crown, Mecca, Mr. Legs, let's go!
Nominated this evening. How does that make you feel to be nominated representing your country?
It just makes me feel proud, man. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of people see like the social media, but you know, it's when you live, eat, and breathe this every day. It's like just being recognized is dope. It's a great feeling.
Real things, real things. Queen things, queen things.
Well, figure out if this is your passion, and why you're doing it. Because if you're doing it for money or you're doing it for fame, money may come, it may not. Fame may come, it may not. But if this is your passion, once you're doing something you love, you already won. You know what I mean? So figure out if this is your passion. If it ain't your passion, I wouldn't say don't pursue it. It's your boy, Kevin Crown, the vibe, the music, and the legendary energy. And I'm here to let you know, Chat with D is where you need to be.
Yeah. Na 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 na. This portrait have a vibe and I don't want to leave it. This portrait have a vibe and I cannot refuse it.
Fabulous. I'm ecstatic. I'm nervous. I'm trembling. Same girl. Yeah. But I'm happy to be here. I'm just really happy that we're back again for the second time. I was here last year, but it's just an honoring feeling to be among like these greats and all these superstars. To me, everybody's a superstar here.
So you're a superstar. You're looking absolutely stunning. I'm loving this outfit that she has on. And so I want to know, how does it feel to be here for the second time, being a nominee and representing your country in the Mecca of the city?
It's just so humbling for it to be here because, my parents, they grew up here, and this is where a lot of our Caribbean heritage is. It's rooted here. So where else to have it? There's no other place to have it. Yes, the traffic is bad. Yes, it's congestion, but that's New York, right? Yes. Right, and that's what New York is made of, so it's supposed to be here. Everything is about working hard. I mean, if it was easy, everybody would do it. I mean, if you want to become a doctor, you got to go to school, right? And I was in nursing school, and then I have a Bachelor of Science in psychology. Everything is working hard. So, I mean, any youth or any young people they want to be in this type of business, it's the same ethic. Nothing's different. It looks glamorous. It is. It's nice. It's great to be on a stage. That's my home. That's my place. My soft spot is to be on a stage. I love it there. Even the studio, I love it. But it's hard work. Sometimes it's like, oh God, I got to do this again. But that's what it is. If you want to make it, that's what it is.
Thank you for that answer. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for coming on Chattin' with D.
Hi, this is Leon's and this is Chattin' with D. This is where you need to be. Thank you. You're welcome.
We so happy people. Oh God, nothing could feel good like this. Floating on the clouds like if I don't have no problems. I feel so happy. It's only good vibes we bring.
As a creative, this is the moments that we work hard for, to be celebrated. So today is definitely a special day for me. And of course, all of us here who celebrating Caribbean culture.
Yes, it's a night of celebration and honor. So thank you for sharing that.
In this life, when negative vibes it come your way, just ignore them, cover your ears and sing la da 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 da. Sing the happy song la da 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 da. Tell everybody just come along, yeah da 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 da. We ain't doing nothing wrong.
Gotta work real hard. Believe in yourself, definitely. Have some good people around you. And more than anything else, you must believe in God, and have that solid foundation and that backing to give you the strength to pursue what you have to. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Keep the faith.
Yeah, definitely. Yours truly, College Boy, just say, Chatting with D is the place to be. Gosh.
Thank you so much.
Patrice again.
I feel honored to see that soca music is getting an opportunity to be seen on a global market. I feel also honored to be around some of the greats in the Caribbean. Caribbean music is happy music, and we've been recognized, and that's a big thing.
Body wet up, wet y'all, where the man them prefer. Drip drop when I wine and bubble. Body wet right prefer, baby.
God is the center of everything that I do. Put Him first and believe in yourself. Never make anybody make you feel less than who you are. Believe in your craft, believe in that brand, and the rest will be history.
Yes, keeping God first, always keeping that faith. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you very much. Chattin' with D is where you need to be.
Thank you, Patrice.
You're welcome.
feel so happy, honestly. Like this is my first time being here, so it's just a moment where we just get to celebrate the music, you know, the culture. And
Guys, she looks like a real life Barbie right now. I am just loving this outfit. So for any young artist, entrepreneur who's looking to really make a name for themselves in this industry, what piece of advice can you give?
I'd say stay true to yourself, stay authentic. You know, the most that people want to see is for you to be real and to be true to yourself. They don't want a copy. They don't want something that they've seen before. They want something that's unique, that's specific to you, and that represents you. So stay authentic and stay true to yourself. Chattin' with D is where you need to be.
Thank you so much. Wow, what an incredible night. The Caribbean came together under one roof to celebrate our music, our culture, and our people. It was a moment of unity, love, and pride, something we can finally call our own. Thank you to the Caribbean Music Awards for this unforgettable experience. And here's to many more moments like this where we continue to rise and shine as one. Stay tuned. Chattin' with D is where you need to be.
Chattin' with D.
Chattin' with D is where you need to be.
Where you need to be. This is Baby Sham. Can you hear me? Good.